guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute, but I just wanted to come to you guys to give you an update. So the first semester of nursing school is done, and I was like, well, I'm wrapping my son's gift. I'm like, why don't I just give this update while I have the chance before I go pick him up from daycare? So the first semester of nursing school is done. We had clinicals. We had 2 days of classes in the week, and some of us had 12-hour shift clinicals. Some of us had 2 6-hour shift clinicals. We also had our syllabus consisted of 4 exams, the final, and then we had to do a paper based on a patient concept plan. So I would say I'm moving on to the second semester, but let me tell you, nursing school is no joke, guys. Like, no joke. The freaking struggle was real, but I made it. The thing about nursing school is that your study styles that you may have from a previous semester may not work for nursing school, and you just have to figure out a way what your style is, because you may try it didn't work. No, you're gonna be like, okay, let me try this didn't work. So it's just like an experiment, trying to figure out how best you retain the nursing information and how to apply it to the exams. The exams, so my school uses ATI. That's where we do all our exams on, unfortunately, which is I don't know if other nursing school does that. If your school do that, I guess you can comment in the comments down below. But our school does not reveal our exam score. We may not know our exam score 1, 2, sometimes even 3 days after the exam, and it's mind-boggling, because you're here anxious. These people are building up your anxiety, because I'm not even gonna go there. But anyways, we don't get our exam score until a few days after the exam, which I feel I don't know, I guess they maybe just don't want people talking about it right away, but people still discuss the exam questions once they leave the exam room, saying, hey, I think this was the question, what did you put for this? I think I might have gotten it wrong, or whatever the case is. They're still gonna discuss it. So I feel the exam score, even if you have to go back in and maybe throw out a few questions, I don't know, I just feel it shouldn't affect us. Anyways, moving along from the exams, clinicals was great. I've heard some horror stories where some nurses are stereotyped because they don't really want to teach new graduates, and we did not have that experience with my clinical group. The nurses were very willing to take us on. They actually taught us, or explained, well, the patient has this because of this, instead of just saying, oh, well, we're just gonna do vitals, we're just gonna do this. Some of them actually took their time to teach us. And further down in the semester, they actually really appreciated us being there, because they were short staffed, and they'd be like, all right guys, when you guys coming back? They were so happy to have us back. And I know that made us feel good, because we're oh, well, we're doing a pretty good job for the first time nursing students, So that's on clinicals. I spoke about exams. Half the stuff I bought, I haven't even used yet. I still have it upstairs. What else can I talk to you guys about? Oh, the textbooks. So we use Blackboard. So on Blackboard they will like put the PowerPoints. They will let you know the topics and stuff that you need to review before class. I guess the book helps for some people, because some people, that's how they learn, is by reading the material. But for us, majority of the information, especially like for exams, it's in the PowerPoint. So I don't have time to go reading. Like my son, when I tell you, oh, I have work on certain days, I have class, people are like, oh my gosh, how are you doing this? Especially being like a single mom. Listen, the struggle is real, but it's getting done. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm doing this not only for myself, but for my son, so that he could have a better lifestyle. But anyways, yeah, textbooks. My textbooks were like, what, $1,000 altogether? But the books is for like the entire nursing program, not just that one semester. But yeah, they give us the PowerPoints. So you can just read the PowerPoints. I guess if there's something in there that you don't understand, then you can refer to the books. But I don't know. I feel like if the PowerPoints is where they get the build the questions from, then I guess the PowerPoints it is. Another point that I want to make too is practice questions. Practice questions, guys. Even if you don't know the material yet or haven't been taught it, still practice the questions. Because what happens, especially like if you do practice questions on like ATI or maybe Quizlet. I don't know if Quizlet gives those options, but for ATI purposes, like if you, or there's other websites too, I guess you can get, because one of my other classmates, she does quizzes from another website, which I can't remember the name right now. If I do, I will put it in the description box below. But when you do the questions, if you don't get it right, it gives you the rationale. So you can, when you read it, it helps you to understand better why you got the answer wrong, rather than it just showing you, well, this is the answer. We don't know like explanation. So I kind of like that with ATI. And the more you do it, the questions, I guess, the more you understand. So that's a good tip for you guys to do. And it also helps to build your, I mean, as of course we're first time nursing students, so we may not have that nursing critical thinking. So I feel like the more you do the questions, the more critical thinking you have, or you build upon. And then my professor, actually, what is it? Professor. Anyways, my clinical instructor, she gave us a great description. She's like, you all are first time nursing students. Just think of a puzzle. When you're building a puzzle, you're building the edges first, right? Well, for most people, they build the edges. And as you go, you keep building upon that puzzle until it's done. So that is what your nursing school career is going to be. Your first semester, you build that little foundation to get you going for the next semester. And as the semester goes on, you build and build and build. So I guess that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm still here. I'm still treading. And you guys will get another update from me after the second semester. So that's good. And then if there's any questions you all might have, you can go ahead and ask down in the comment section, and I'll just maybe try to make another video so I can just answer all the questions that you guys have and upload it for you guys. So thank you so much for staying tuned to watching my first semester nursing journey, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.